Hey guys, Matt here. So we actually got some Gevo news to talk about today. Now, as you guys may know, if you've been following my channel for a while, I make a lot of Gevo videos. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to because Gevo hasn't had any real news that investors care about since May the 30th. And that assumes that you consider the $25 million stock repurchase program, the one that Gevo hasn't actually followed through on, news. Now, this news is actually pretty cool as it signifies further progress with Gevo and the Net Zero 1 plant, which is the thing that Gevo is going to build in order to honor all of these contracts, these paid contracts that airlines and airports and infrastructure has signed on to. Gevo signs master services agreement with McDermott for sustainable aviation fuel facilities. Now, I'm not going to read this whole article. You can pause and read this if you want to, but the gist is that under the scope of the MSA, McDermott will provide engineering, execution planning, and pricing for the engineering, procurement, and construction phase of Gevo's Net Zero 1 project. The MSA is expected to lead to a final EPC agreement with Gevo for its Net Zero 1 project to be finalized in coordination with the timing of Gevo's financing activities for his Net Zero 1 project. Now, I am really glad that Gevo is finally releasing news as far as next steps and progress with this Net Zero 1 plant, because as you guys know from the last earnings, Gevo sort of left it up in the air. Now, I'm not going to read this, but the point is that they talked about the fact that they may elect to take a DOE loan agreement, which will push the project from 2025 to 2026 for a completion date, which gave a measure of uncertainty to the stock, which caused the stock to drop substantially. And so investors, especially investors like me, we've been really looking for some sort of concrete roadmap as to how this is going to play out. Because that's the one thing, because in this last earnings, Gevo actually beat revenue, which was fantastic. And hopefully they'll do it on August the 10th. But yeah, we really need some certainty as far as this Net Zero 1. And here's the thing. I think that Gevo has, I would say, the opposite problem that Nikola has. Gevo already has customers. Gevo already got a whole bunch of customers, big and small, around the world to sign on to Gevo and to pledge money and to say, hey, Gevo, we're going to give you money. And not just a small amount. We're talking once this thing gets realized and Gevo starts honoring the agreements, we're talking $3 billion per year in revenue. That's a huge that is a huge amount of regular revenue that Gevo is going to get starting whenever Gevo finishes the Net Zero 1 project. And the only thing that can stand in the way of Gevo right now is Gevo. It has everything, it has all these customers, but it keeps providing this uncertainty. I mean, like the Net Zero 1 plant will start up 24 to 30 months after the financing closing, the timing of which is uncertain. You need to make that a lot more certain, Gevo. You really need to stop screwing around with, we need to do, and provide us with an actual roadmap. That's the only thing you're missing. Once you actually close this agreement and provide some concrete updates and stuff, the stock will recover. It's already recovering now, but it will only get better if you provide us with a certain amount of certainty. That's all we're asking for. And hopefully, on August the 10th, we'll get more of that. But anyways, take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.